Okay, so for today's, I wanted to talk about the most broken commander for Brawl in MTGA. Okay, so the reason I say Brawl and not regular commander is because it's actually banned in Commander, unfortunately. To me, it doesn't make sense for it to be banned in Commander because Commander is supposed to be the format of overpowered early game creatures where, you have a turn for infinite combo that just ends the game. So, notice the creature is Raphael's Landwar Emissary. I actually found this card randomly while I was trying to create a deck on MTGA just for fun, and it's really good. It ramps so fast. There's pretty much no way to stop it. So, anyways, what the creature does is it taps for green mana equal to the number of lands you control. This is absurdly powerful because, like, turn 4, you have 8 mana. That's a Galta Stampede Tyrant, which is a really great card to have in a mono green deck. So the strategy I came up with is a lot of ramp and a lot of really big creatures. With that, I was able to get a turn 4 Galta, as I said, which helped me place a bunch of really big Eldrazi creatures, which pretty much just ended the game outright when I played it. So, the beginning of your deck is, bunch of really normal green ramp cards, you know, your Landwar Elves, your Birds of Paradise, your Landswar Tribes, and similar stuff, and cards like Rampant Growth, new generation technique that came out in the TMNT set. In addition to that, you're going to need some permanents that let you draw a high number of cards, whether those be your artifacts, enchantments, and whatnot. In my deck, this is uh, the Legend of Kyoshi and Garuk's Uprising. You're also going to need some stuff that lets you place multiple lands per turn. For example, your Azusa the Lost and Seeking Druid class and some other cards you might have. So, what I recommend is you have some Eldrazi's. I recommend Emrakul, the Promised End, because pretty much once you play that in MTGA, most people immediately concede. And then I would say your stuff like the Galtas, other big dinosaurs you might have. Uh, Another stuff is some landfall creatures since you're placing multiple lands per turn. For example, Mossboard Hydra, Rampaging Baloths, Tifa Lockhart from the Final Fantasy set, and Eldrazi's. Obviously, Eldrazi's are the king of big, high mana creatures that do a lot of damage and have really great value. And then Creative Behemoth. Because remember, you have Rampaging Baloths in this deck. It's going to be creating multiple beast tokens per turn. That's a lot of plus X power and toughness once you play Craterhoof Behemoth. And don't forget, you're gonna need some removals like Bushwhack, Tenderize, and Primal Might. So this deck is really great for a mono green brawl deck. A lot of people just concede by turn 4 or 5 the second they see you throw out some huge dinosaur or Eldrazi creature. It practically ends the game and not enough people are playing mono green. I see a lot of mono blacks on MTGA Brawl. I see a lot of Atraxa decks. I see a lot of Tamara decks. I see a lot of Abzan decks. I see pretty much everything but mono green decks on MTGA, which makes no sense to me because mono green is one of the most broken monocolors. It's the most broken monocolor, and it beats out pretty much everything because it just ramps so fast. And Raffaello's Landwar Emissary, it just makes ramp so much faster. More of you guys need to be playing it.